Could the next Ohtani be a teenager from Virginia? It is tempting to cynically assume that the young player from Virginia, who is often referred to as the American Ohtani, will follow the same path as previous two-way talents from the United States and eventually have to choose between focusing on hitting or pitching in order to make it to the major leagues. Then, you catch a glimpse of Bryce Eldridge, standing at an impressive 6'7" and weighing 223 pounds. You can't help but notice his strong right hand, capable of hurling a 97 miles per hour fastball. As you take in his powerful physique and sturdy core, it becomes evident why he achieved a remarkable 1.716 OPS during his senior year of high school. The tales of his growth surpassing his teacher's height by the end of kindergarten, narrowly escaping danger when a massive oak tree crashed into his bedroom, and carrying his hometown team to a state championship only add to the awe surrounding him. Get acquainted with Eldridge, positioned at number 23 on MLB Pipeline's draft prospect rankings, and one can't help but speculate whether he might one day challenge Shohei Ohtani's exceptional status as a true two-way star in the major leagues. At the very least, Eldridge possesses the appearance of a superstar. "Show me another kid that looks like that at 18 years old," exclaims Pudge Jormund, Eldridge's coach at Madison High School in Vienna, Virginia.
Designated hitter, number 25, Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce, I haven't had a kid like with the tools that he has and the size, and he's the only one I've ever had like this. You know, he's just grown there. That's been the biggest thing. He's been a hitter since I first saw him at 9 years old. You know, we used to coach against him. We would play in Little League All-Stars, right?
So you mentioned that you've known him since he was 9 years old, but at what point did you realize, okay, this kid is a special player?
At 9 years old. With Bryce on draft night, it's going to be special because you know what? He's special.
Eldridge, a participant in the MLB draft combine, possesses both sincerity and an imposing presence. Those who know him well describe him as a gentle giant.
It's a good feeling when you get to help your team out, both sides of the ball, because you know not many people can do that.
There are few he can't hit, and few who can hit him. That has many comparing him to baseball's greatest two-way player, Shohei Ohtani.
It's kind of surreal. I mean, you get compared to the guy who's easily the best player in baseball, so it's pretty cool.
He battled an ankle injury early in the season, but is currently batting over 400 with an ERA of less than 1. He has 55 strikeouts through 33 innings pitched, while only giving up 4 earned runs all season.
The mentality you got to have on the mound is, I'm better than you, here's my stuff, see if you can hit it, and it's worked out pretty good for me these last couple of years.
Statistics show less than 1% of those who once played Little League make it to the big leagues. But Bryce and those here in his Fairfax County community have faith.
This is my dream, and I'm going to, take advantage of every opportunity I get.
Bryce has met with nearly every MLB team in the past few months and is projected to go in the first round of the upcoming MLB draft on July 9th.
It's pretty surreal that I get to be in this situation, but it's also a blessing.
As it became evident that Eldridge's exceptional power at the plate and his velocity and command on the mound provided him with an opportunity to fully explore both areas, he dedicated himself to additional core exercises, extensive leg work, and a unique schedule. Possesses a repertoire featuring a fastball, slider, and changeup, showcasing good velocity and movement. At the plate, he exhibits a compact left-handed swing capable of driving the ball to all parts of the field. Moreover, his exceptional athleticism shines through, allowing him to excel at first base while also possessing the arm strength for right field. However, all these attributes don't definitively answer the crucial question of whether he can thrive as a two-way player. Shohei Ohtani's success is not only attributed to his physical prowess, but also to his unique journey from the professional leagues in Japan directly to the major leagues. Developing a two-way player in the minor leagues presents a distinct challenge, and some teams remain hesitant, if not entirely unwilling, to explore this path.
The 6'7" Bryce Eldridge, who scouts can't wait to meet in person here in Arizona. We'll have to watch him do an interview with you, Jared. And I'm going to guess the interview's a bit different than what they're going to conduct with him later today.
You know what, Greg? I figured I was going to take a lot of stuff for my legs being on camera. I didn't think I was going to be taking some shade about my height, but he's 6'7". I mean, he's 6'7", so he's going to tower over just about anyone. But you're a two-way player. How sick of you already are you to, like, the Shohei Ohtani? Like, can you reach the Shohei Ohtani level? How many times have you been asked that question?
I get it a lot, obviously, because he's the only one doing it at a high level in the major leagues, but I don't think you could ever get sick of being, compared to the best player in baseball right now. And someone who's making history. So yeah, it's pretty sweet to see what he's doing, and definitely encouraging for all the two-way guys out there.
So right now, like you're entering the draft as a true two-way player. What do you think your biggest obstacle is going to be when you enter professional baseball and that's the path that you want to take?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it takes a big toll on your body. You got a lot of work to do on both sides, and it's not just getting swings in the cage. It's not just taking care of your arm or working on your pitching patterns, but you got to do the fielding work. You got to do sprint work, get faster. So it's a lot of work, but I've been doing it at my facility back home, and I enjoy it. I love it. So it's nothing to really worry about.
You don't have to name names. I don't need to know the team. But being a two-way guy, you've had a ton of meetings with a bunch of different teams since you've been here. What's the most interesting question that you've been asked by a big league team?
The most interesting, best question I've been asked is Game 7 World Series. Would you rather strike the side out to win, or would you rather hit a walk-off home run? And I chose walk-off home run.
Attaboy.
I mean, there's nothing that can top that, especially Game 7 World Series. It's a dream scenario, so. Yeah.
That's awesome.
In recent years, Aaron Judge has shown that towering over the competition at 6'7" doesn't necessarily mean a big strike zone can be easily exploited. And, of course, Ohtani has shattered the notion that playing both as a hitter and pitcher in the modern game is an impossible feat. I just want to ask him what he eats, how much sleep he gets, what does he do to recover, Eldridge says of Ohtani. At that level, I don't know everything that goes into that. Just being able to talk to him and see what his life and routines are like would be really beneficial for me. For now, the American Ohtani embarks on his professional career armed with skill, sincerity, and, indeed, the stature to embrace this lofty challenge. Nothing compared to the overwhelming emotion Bryce experienced in the state championship game on June 10th. Entering the game in relief with a tied score, he delivered 3 flawless innings, striking out 6 batters. The Warhawks seized the lead, and Bryce struck out the final batter to secure the victory. Tears mixed with his eye black during the post-game celebration. It marked the culmination of a remarkable year for Bryce, where he amassed 66 strikeouts with only 8 walks in 39 2/3 innings on the mound, alongside an impressive .422 batting average and 8 home runs. Recognized as Virginia's 2023 Gatorade Player of the Year, he now follows in the footsteps of his fellow Madison alumnus James Triantos, who was drafted by the Cubs in the 2nd round in 2021. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you soon.